Hey guys, welcome back to Aiden's Minis. Today we're going to cover. I think I've already covered my elite tank commander before, but I actually have updated him a bit. Sorry, let me try and re-angle the light here. 1 second. Alrighty, I did that. Sorry, I did it off camera. Anyway, I actually upgraded this guy because while I did like how it looked originally, my buddy actually got a kit of old Astra Militarum bits with an order he made. It was just a bunch of random little bits that the guy had left over. But either way, what he did was he gave me all the old Astra Militarum tank upgrade bits he had. There were some missing pieces. For instance, there was no... it was actually interesting. They had the mounts for the dozer blade, but they did not have the dozer blade, and they were missing actually one piece of the last piece of the armor here that goes on the wheels was actually missing. But other than that, I essentially was able to get most of the upgrades attached. He also gave me some heavy weapons teams bits too. So anyway, we're gonna talk about how I've actually changed this guy. So, I did add two pieces of the armor for each wheel. It's better than... I wish I had all three, but you know, it's no real problem, really. It doesn't really matter. I haven't painted any of this yet, by the way, all the upgrades, as you can see. They give you this kind of like wrap thing. I put it there because I didn't really want to put it on the armor, especially because my upgrade here actually... essentially, when I'm turning it, it actually already makes a little contact there, and if I had anything in the way, it might end up making it impossible to mount this thing. Right? But... oh, actually, I forgot about that too. So I left these blank and I put that there. I do have two smoke launchers now right here too. Over here, I took a sandbag from the Cadian upgrade sprue, the current one, which is, this is, 2026, so this will be the, as far as, 2026, the Cadian upgrade sprue, the one that is most current, comes with the Rogaldorn Tank Commander. Just because in 5-10 years, this will be completely different, I imagine. This also comes from the old Leman Russ upgrade kit, which is like a little, I want to say satchel, but that's not the word. Kind of like a little canvas bag, kind of for like a sleeping bag kind of thing. I have the oil drum that the Leman Russ comes with. Originally, you're supposed to put it kind of like on here on the back, but I obviously have this little entrance exit hatch thing. I put on this radio piece because if you look at the Tank Commander thing, it mentions it does have a Vox net, so radio thing, just to show that, which I'm fairly sure that's what the upgrade piece is for. They actually did have the Hunter Killer, I think it's called, or Tank Killer or whatever, rocket, which sucks because it's so big, so it doesn't really fit in anywhere. I can't put it here because it'll hit that. I don't want to put it anywhere back here. I can't mount it here, and I do have the mount for it. That's weird. I have to just pull that off. I'll fix that in a second. Anyway, I didn't have any space to put it back here. Didn't have any space to put it back here. And up here would just kind of get in the way. It wouldn't really look good. I did also get rid of the rifle that was here. And I put those binoculars there from one of the Tank Commander bits. Anyway, though, to represent instead the tank or Hunter Killer missile, I put this, which I'm fairly sure comes from the heavy weapons team. I think it's one of the rocket launcher rockets. But either way, that'll be the Tank Hunter Killer missile. I did change his hand because the finger of his hand was actually starting to break off. So I got a new hand and put it on there, which is from the old Tank Commander pointing hand. And I did get this awesome Tank Commander head from the upgrade kit. I'm trying to find a way to get this so it doesn't... so it focuses. I can't really zoom in or out, apparently. That's what my phone's telling me. But in short, he's wearing his hat kind of like... what's his name? The Desert Fox. Erwin Rommel. So he kind of looks like that. So I gave him that hat instead, because it also looks better than just the Conquistador... not Conquistador... pithy hat that the Italian head came with originally. I did remake his rifle. I do need to get a better scope. I don't like how short the scope is, but it's okay. I just made it better this time because the other arm did not have this shoulder plate, and this one I added, so it does. Other than that, I think... oh, I actually did... oh, first I added this as well. this Aquila, but it's not a full Aquila to represent. In lore, my Marians are no longer. They're now renegades. They're not loyalists, so they don't have the twin-headed eagle, but they do have the skull because that's fine. And the last bit is I added the auto gun, or whatever it is that the Leman Russes get. What I did was I took an Italian heavy weapon or light machine gun bit, and then I added a tank or one of the heavy weapon team's handles that didn't have hands on it. And then I took this ammo pack, which I'm not sure where it came from. It was either the tank commander or tank upgrade sprue or the heavy weapon team, but it's got an Aquila on both sides, which is kind of iffy, but it looks cool still. So that's the ammo pack. I did switch. I actually tore off this light that was originally there, and I put it onto the side instead, so I can fit everything on there. And finally, this is actually going to be there, so it'll be guarding that, or blocking that anyway. But yeah, so that is how my tank commander is looking. I will maybe do another update when he's all painted up. Other than that, I do have... actually, no, that's pretty much all I've got. I did grab some extra bits. My buddy, I'm doing a commission, 2 commissions actually right now, one of which is for one of my buddies, and he had given me what are they called, the new Krieg kits to paint, and he said I can have all the leftover bits. So I actually kept the arm and this set of binoculars in this hand where he's pointing, and attached it to this tank commander body I got. And the legs I got from the upgrade bits that my buddy gave me. I gave him a scabbard with a sword in it. I gave him a bolt pistol. I took the hat from the upgrade sprue from the Cadians, the current one that comes with the Rogaldorn Commander. And I believe that's a Khorne... I want to say that's a Khorne Blood Reaver head. But either way, I trimmed off a bunch of the forehead, slapped the hat on there. And now I've got another tank officer of some kind. This is because my buddy also gave me an 8th edition codex, and I was looking at some of the old model options, like I believe it's called a Master of the Fleet or something. He can order in an airstrike once per game, and I liked something like that, so this is kind of my idea for him, though technically this wouldn't be a legal build for him. He's only allowed a single las pistol, but either way, yeah, so that's kind of how things are looking. Essentially, I upgraded my already really cool tank commander, and I got a new model. And I also have a few other bits in this rocket launcher and a bunch of the handles from a tank, and nothing really used on, so I guess we'll see where that goes in the future. I do also have some heavy weapon teams pieces. It doesn't matter either way. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any advice or anything you want to see, any requests. And now my cat actually apparently wants to be part of the video. But have a good day.